goal is to try to create combinations that are constructive instead of combinations that are destructive.
Vitalik, I'm an absolute zero when it comes to… I'm a blockhead when it comes to blockchain, okay? So you must treat me kindly, but I will say what I have to say because the way I see it from outside. So the important thing is human beings, the way they are made. Wherever they are, they want to be something more. This something more, if somebody has money, they want more money, in that direction crypto can help. Somebody can have more money by doing a few things. Somebody has knowledge, they want to have more knowledge. Somebody has technology, they want to have more technology. Somebody has love, they want to have more love. Somebody has wealth, they want to have more wealth. But human being is wanting more. What is this more about? How much more will settle? If we make somebody the king or queen of the planet, will they settle? No, they will look at the stars, they will look at the galaxies. So there is something within us which wants to expand in a limitless way. There is something within us which does not like boundaries within ourselves. There is something else within us which is always instilling boundaries because this is a survival instinct. If there is no boundary, you feel terrified. If there is no boundary, you feel there is no definition to who you are and what you are. So boundaries are important for both physical and psychological survival of the human being. At the same time, the human being is longing to expand beyond all limitations. Because how much ever a human being has, they want more. Compared to how much our grandparents had and how much we have today, I think all of us have at least 10 to 25 times more or maybe much more, unless your grandfather was an Indian Maharaja or something, okay? So, doesn't matter how much we have, this is not going to settle. So once we see that what we are looking for is limitless expansion, we must understand that trying to expand physically is not the point, because physicality is a consequence of boundaries. If there is no boundary, there is no physicality. We call this our body because there is a boundary to this. If there was no boundary to this cannot exist physically. So physicality exists only because of a framed boundary. So, because our identification and experience of life is so related to our bodies, we look at everything in terms of boundaries. Maybe bigger and bigger boundaries, but still boundaries. Nature itself, physical world itself treats us with boundaries. See, we can be on this planet, we can't leave the atmosphere and just walk away, because this is a boundary set for us. Well, we can break it with all kinds of technologies, but there is a boundary. The very nature of creation is… physical creation is boundary, because all physical is only because of defined boundaries. Having said that, technology enhances empowers us to do things that we could not do before. But it is not making us do anything absolutely new. It is only enhancing what we can do. All the machines we have created, all the technologies we have created are enhancement of who already we are. For example, we can walk. Because of that, we have come up with all kinds of mobiles, automobiles, airplanes, this, that, only because we can move. If we were made like trees rooted in one place, we wouldn't have even thought of a bicycle for sure. Now we can see, so we have come up with a telescope, microscope, all kinds of scopes. Now we can speak, so we have microphones, telephones, all kinds of stuff. If you look at it, everything we have done is only an extension of who we already are. We can see this much, that's not good enough. Right now,